Yo, what's up with you guys today? So I hope you guys are week or weekend is going well. I hope this whole lockdown thing isn't driving you nuts with like limitations. Now, what I'm going to be talking about today is I really wanted to get the DJI Osmo 2, but I didn't want to spend that kind of money. I'm on a budget, and I don't use them enough to justify it. But I did have the DJI Osmo action camera, so I figured I'd find a small gimbal that I could use in its place, and I could probably spend a fraction of the cost. So I ended up going to Amazon. I found something for under 80 bucks. I think it was around 70 or something when I got it. But basically, it's the it's the Hohem Isteady Pro 2. It's a small little gimbal. I'm going to be doing an unboxing with it, and afterwards, I'm going to give you my first impressions. I've actually had it for about a month now, so I will be talking a little bit about that. But before I start talking about that, if you do like tech videos and occasionally music festival review, and of course some tech-related things to music artists as well, that I will be getting to, please like and subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family. But okay, let's get this thing open and let me tell you my thoughts on it. Well, okay, guys, so this is it, the Hohem Isteady Pro 2 3-axis handheld stabilized gimbal for an action camera. I actually bought this for my DJI action camera. So let's get this thing open. Pop my little blade here, nick it from one side, then nick it from the other side. Then we're gonna see if we can open this thing up. So I'm gonna pop this open here on the side, pull it out. Okay, let's flip it over. So then you got the Hohem case. All right, pretty cool. We're gonna unzip this so we can see what's inside. We got the, instruction booklet, obviously. We can put that to the side. We got the, we got a little, made the tripod piece for the bottom of the gimbal. I like that. Got your little, charging cables over here, or data cables, however you want to refer to them, for transferring stuff to computers. But obviously, lots of different connections here. That's awesome. They have like the adapter for pretty much anything, so I like that. And of course, you got the gimbal. This guy looks pretty solid. Hohem has a pretty popular representation, especially like on things like Amazon. This is like one of the main things I feel like they push on there. So I definitely want, and it was really, honestly, this was the only one I could really find that was on a lower price range for the action camera. So that's why I picked it up. So it looks pretty good. It feels solid. Obviously there's no weights here because I don't have my action camera on me, but it does not feel cheap at all, man. I like the feel of it. It's not too big. Just kind of give you some reference here. My hand is right here, right? So it's the handle. So so it's not a huge device. Actually, you know what? Let me move this out of the way so it doesn't, this is kind of distracting the way it looks and everything. So boom, right? So it's a pretty small, overall. I think this is gonna be a great device for my action camera. I'm pretty excited. Well, okay, guys, let me wrap this up and tell you my final thoughts. So, guys, what did you think? I think considering the fact that I'm spending like a little bit less than a third of the cost of the DJI Osmo Pocket 2, the new one, I think it's a good deal. It still keeps it pretty small. You saw how I measured it with my hand. It was a really small device. And I think it's going to be a great fit for me. Now, for some of us that already have action cameras, right, and we're not always updating them every year, just maybe because we don't use them enough, or maybe because we're just buying tech and you end up buying too much stuff, which is kind of what I'm guilty of on that, as I almost never use action cameras because I usually use my smartphone. I think this is a great fit for me. And I have been testing it. It works pretty well. Hohem is definitely something you have to kind of follow the instructions on how to use the app. If you try to freestyle it, you can figure it out, but I would say the DJI Osmo gimbal that I had was a little bit easier to learn on your own. Why Hohem is for the Isteady Pros, you need to follow the directions in the beginning just to kind of get the feeling for how everything works. I can hands down recommend it. The main reason why I can recommend it is if you can find a really good deal on it, it's definitely worth it. Now, something to think about though, you can find the newer one on sale all the time now for not that much more. There's a Isteady Pro 3 now, and I would actually pay the extra 10 bucks for that. I saw that one on sale for as low as 90. So, 70, 90, it's not that big of a difference. They're about the same size. I think the new one's even a little bit smaller, and you probably gets a little bit extra functionality. But one thing I've noticed about Hohem is they do seem to update your devices a lot, so you get a lot of that functionality of the new ones in the old ones. If you find a really good deal on it, you want maybe get it for even cheaper, maybe get the old one like I did. Okay? Well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Like I said, I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family, and I'd love to talk to you guys in the comments and hear what you guys have to say. I'm still pretty new and still building on here, still learning. I have 2 jobs, so I get on here when I can, and hopefully eventually I'll be able to drop my side job and just do this as my full-time side job, and eventually as my only job. We'll see. But until next time, guys, if you happen to see me at the bar, let's have a drink together. And until then, I'll see you. Bye.